Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 229 of Millennial Movie Talk. I am Alex, one of your hosts, joined by Michael,
Hello.
Braden,
Hello.
and in this corner it's Christian.
Hello.
And that's a fun little thing if you're a YouTube watcher. And if you're not a YouTube watcher, hi.
If you're not a YouTube watcher, this episode is probably going to get very difficult to follow.
It's gonna be a
some
shit
point
episode for you.
because we're going to be staring at a spreadsheet.
We're gonna be fucking.
Before we get into, if you've read the title of the episode, we're going to be nominating our MMT Awards nominees. A wonderful little award ceremony that we do every year with our own little categories. But
Voted by you,
before
the people.
before we get into that, because that's going to be the entire episode, very, very quick rapid fire. Did anyone watch any of Faraway Downs?
No.
No,
No.
No. And
I put it on.
there was.
Oh,
look,
you actually
if-
put it on?
I put it on for 10 minutes while I
Is
was
it just
actively
Australia?
doing something else, and I just turned it off.
It didn't last.
Alex, if it wasn't for your message today, I would have at least watched one episode.
What was my? Oh my god. Okay, so I woke up this morning, and to be honest, as soon as we turned the podcast off last week, it left my mind. And this
Yep.
morning, I woke up, and I was just like, "It'd be so funny if they all watched an episode of Faraway Downs and I didn't." And then I just went on living my life. It left as soon as it came in. It left
Immediately.
It immediately left again, and then yeah.
Love it. Well,
but-
that's the correct response, honestly.
So Raiden watched a little bit of Faraway Downs.
A little bit, and it was
it
boring
just
as bad shit, and I
Australia?
turned it off.
Is it just
Yeah, it's just Australia.
a bit of
It's
fun?
Imagine Australia drawn out to be even
Yeah.
longer.
But like,
But
why is
more
it?
exciting.
why
More
is it so
exciting
hidden?
Australia news. If you
No.
also like staring at the desert, we got a trailer for Furiosa.
And
Ooh.
people were like, CG looks shit. So
Yeah,
I don't care.
It-
It's made me want
it
to
looks-
watch Mad Max Fury Road again.
yeah, it just looks
I
cool.
agree with that statement.
It looks like it'll be a lot of fun. I think it's interesting that Miller decided, wanted to go back and do more in that universe.
Well, they wanted to.
So-
Yeah, apparently they're also making Mad Max 2, the sequel to Fury Road, with
Oh.
Tom Hardy, that they're still actually working on. Like, it's always been the
Okay.
plan to do. There was a big lawsuit between Warner Brothers and George Miller regarding payment for working on Fury Road.
Classic.
Apparently they had a deal and Warner Brothers didn't uphold the deal. I don't know exactly what happened, but it finally got settled out of court, and it got settled in a way where he was happy to come back and do these next two films. That's why it's taken so long to get them.
That's a rare occasion that they actually feel like they want to continue on with that project. So that's very interesting.
That's a bit of
But it
fun.
looks cool. We also got a bunch of other trailers.
Did not know that was Chris Hemsworth, by the way. In that beginning,
Oh my
in the
God.
beginning. Later in the trailer, I knew it was him, but in the beginning, when he grabs the microphone,
That
not
first
know.
shot,
did not
Mm.
know that was him. I thought that was
Late-
some other
lady and gentleman.
lady and gentleman.
Yeah, I was impressed. I was also like, I didn't think he was acting anymore.
He was just
but
taking a break,
That's
wasn't he?
probably how long this shit takes.
True. Yeah, this
Oh,
might have
that
been
too.
sitting around for a while.
And yeah, Godzilla versus Kong. Sorry, Godzilla times Kong.
Godzilla times Kong New Empire?
I don't know. Looks like a
Is
bit
that
of fun.
it? Something like that?
I've notoriously done a 180 on Godzilla vs Kong. That movie's a lot of fun.
I actively watched the trailer to see if I would be interested, and this
You're
one
not,
at
are you?
least. Well, this one at least looks like it's leaning into just going completely
no, that's how
buckshit
they
wild
trick you.
stupid.
That's how they trick
That's
you.
how they trick you.
That's how they
They
do
do it
it.
every time, Brayden.
They show you only the Transformers did it. Transformers did it, and they said, "Hey, we're coming out with the movie Transformers: Age of Extinction, all about the Dino Transformers." And then they
Right.
were
Oh, yeah,
in it
you're
for
not wrong.
15 minutes at the end in a 2-hour and 45-minute movie. Okay, don't get
Yeah.
tricked. Don't do it. Come in
And-
with low expectations and maybe
But
find
there
some
were
enjoyment.
so many CGI monkeys.
Yeah, right.
And he's
Famously,
got a
I
mechanical arm. And
Fell asleep
Godzilla's
during
pink
Transformers.
now.
Which Transformers?
Yeah,
They
the
were-
one
they were
Age of
dead.
Extinction, I believe.
Yeah, they're all bad.
I woke up and the dinosaurs were happening, and I was just like, oh, they're here.
Finally.
You got
Didn't
to
know
the
I'd
correct
slept the
part of
whole film.
Damn. So yeah, there was also a trailer for Fallout that some of us were just watching. It looks.
Was there more trailers this
interesting.
week? I feel like there was more. I don't know. I feel
Yeah,
like
I
this
feel
was a
like
big
there were
week of
heaps
trailers.
more.
No, these are the people that brought us the Halo show, right?
And
Which-
isn't that
Halo,
also
Halo
coming
was
back?
Halo was Paramount.
Oh, okay.
Prime did Fallout, didn't they?
Well,
Prime doing Fallout?
we'll see. Personally,
yeah, I
the
believe so, but I could be wrong.
trailer, it doesn't look right to me. It's not enough grime. There's not enough dirt on the lens.
They quite haven't captured the Fallout feel.
I don't think so, but we'll wait and see.
Is there any
That's fair.
more there was a House of Dragon trailer.
Peter Griffin is buff now.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, for
Come on,
Fortnite.
come on, be
Seen
careful.
memes of that.
Careful.
That's weird.
He's level 70 in the battle pass.
Oh, was there a boys teaser trailer?
There was a boys teaser trailer. It looks like a bit of fun.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, look, the Napoleon final trailer. Oh, they're making a new Karate Kid movie with both Jackie Chan and Ralph Macchio.
I did see that.
Yeah, that's
They're
interesting.
doing a casting call.
Damn.
To find the new Karate Kid. So that's a bit of
They
fun.
need a new Karate Kid.
Yeah, which is weird
Alex,
because
put your hand up.
they are currently doing Cobra Kai still, and
That's
and Ralph Macchio. But I like the idea of having Ralph Macchio and Jackie Chan in it. That's a lot of fun to me, and I'm excited
that
for
is
that.
fun.
Why don't we just de-age Ralph?
We could do. He still
He
looks
can
like
be
a boy.
To be a kid?
Yes.
Ralph looks like a boy still.
They can do fantastic things these days. Like that's not as far fetched
Did you
as some
see
of the
Harrison
stuff they're
Ford and
trying
Indiana
to do.
Jones? They look perfect.
Yeah.
But no, but like to make it, you're suggesting like getting like a preteen and then
Putting
supplanting
Macchio's face.
Ralph's face onto the child?
Do we have
Yep.
a Macchio kid? Like does
Crazier
Ralph
things have
Macchio
been
a
done.
kid that we
Yeah.
can use as a stand-in and then put Ralph's face on him.
Yeah.
Crazy
Oh, no,
things
is
have
that-
been done. We got a
is that gonna be the
Tarkin and
plot?
we got a Leia. So
Is the plot going to be it's his kid?
probably not. Well, maybe. Or Jackie Chan's kid. That'd be better.
Be
Or
cool.
Jaden Smith just comes back and takes his right
That
place
would be
as the
why.
Karate Kid.
No, surely he's got to show up in Cobra Kai. I don't think they have the
He's
budget.
got to defeat his dad because his dad's good at slapping people. So he comes in. And,
Doesn't he have a rap name?
does he?
Jaden.
No, maybe he doesn't.
Is it
Jaden
Yi?
Smith is Jaden.
Yeah, he's just Jaden.
Is it Yi?
Just Jaden.
Just
Jade.
Jaden. Just Jaden.
Jaden.
All right.
Drop the Smith. Just
This-
go with Jaden.
Drop the Smith. It's cleaner. And it removes your ties to your father. All right. This is going to be a big one.
Well,
2023
yeah.
is coming to a close.
Mhm.
We're in the holiday season, in the holiday spirit. Everyone got their tree up and their chimney down.
My tree is up. I believe my house uses a similar system to the Santa Claus, where if my house doesn't have a fireplace, one will magically terraform.
Appear.
Yes, that's right.
So
Did anyone as a kid in their family, did their parents like try to finagle a different reason for how Santa would work?
my
I
parents
was
aren't that
told
creative.
he has a magical key and he'll just come in through the door.
I got the same one because we didn't have a fireplace. Like I never had a
Yeah.
fireplace
Oh, he just
growing
comes in
up.
through the front door. He has a key for every door.
Next level on that, we
Being
had
a-
a prop magical key that we would leave out the front.
Did everyone have a
like-
key?
Like a
Wait,
big
wait a minute.
stupid
What did your
fake
parents tell
ornate-
you, Alex?
Wait a minute.
I don't
but
think we cared.
wouldn't there just be a normal key for your house that you need to leave out? That is.
what
Why are
you
you
would
giving
think.
him the key for
No,
everyone?
no. This is Santa's key. He can only use it, not those masked men.
I don't
Yeah,
think we
I-
really
I
looked
just-
into it. I don't think we really we just accepted that man comes in. I don't know how. But,
Man enters house.
we didn't. We're too scared to ask the logistics
He
behind
left-
it.
Hey, he left me presents. I'm not questioning the
Yeah,
man.
Yeah,
he-
the
he
second
come-
you question it too much, it might stop happening.
Yeah, Santa Claus was on TV Saturday night, by the way, and my family watched it all.
Hell yeah.
Now,
I was
did your
watching it Saturday night on TV.
Huh?
I was also watching it Saturday
Yeah.
night.
We watched the whole thing.
When you got
Fantastic.
when you got presents, did your parents claim that they were from Santa Claus or from themselves?
No, Santa.
They would do a bit of
Which-
both.
I had a bit of both.
Okay, because
Yeah.
I have
Yeah.
the great story where I found out my friend would get like a parent gift and a Santa gift. And when he realized Santa wasn't real, he kept that fact secret from his parents. And
So he could have 2 gifts.
Keep getting
And-
more gifts.
So told his younger sister, "Hey, Santa's not real, but pretend
up.
to mum and dad that where we think he is, so we get the Santa
You
gift."
see,
Smash cut,
I
he's
got
26.
I got
flipped
the
it on him.
Where's Santa's
Chris. I got the extension of that. Obviously, the age gap between me and my sister is so big. I had to keep up the act for so long that I just kept getting Santa gifts
Oh yeah, Michael,
yes.
for quite a few years.
So he
Michael
should have
joined
gone.
Team Santa and kept getting reward points.
Yeah,
It
he
was
could
good
have gone
time.
double agent the other way.
They stopped being less extravagant though.
I see.
All of a sudden,
But-
Santa really didn't care about you.
I remember that the good gifts came from mum and dad because they wanted to be like, yeah, fuck Santa.
They wanted
we
the
got you a
credit.
PlayStation.
Santa gives kids presents to every kid. You can't. It's not going to be good, you know.
Yeah.
Key ring.
Yeah, here's your Alex
A,
Align.
key, a key ring?
Santa gives you the underwear. I gave you the PlayStation.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I gave you the Wii. All right.
Yeah, that's
Oof.
it.
I remember that Christmas. My sister got a PlayStation 2 Slim and I got a Wii. I think I won that.
That's a great
You
year
got
for
the
family.
you got the
man.
best. You did.
I mean,
Me and my
Wii-
brother had to combine presents to get a console.
Mm.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know how it worked. I feel like consoles were cheaper back then, though. How much was the Wii on launch? But also
That's
inflation.
true. But so was the cost of
3
living.
was disgustingly expensive.
Rent was cheaper back then, so
We were about to go into a economical crisis.
Then the PlayStation
and-
3 came out.
Yeah,
saved
that's
us.
It was
that's what caused it.
All right.
$300 on launch.
The Wii was only 300 on launch.
Yes.
Wow.
Is that American though, Michael?
No, that's Australian.
You got, like,
Damn.
you got a Target catalog there?
It's got an old crusty Target catalog.
Bang.
All right. Let's get into this spreadsheet because this is going to be a hot minute.
All right.
Alex has painstakingly prepared for us some categories and a rough idea of what films could be featured in them.
Sorry, I'm dipping into studio mode so I can have it ready as soon as I switch over.
Ooh.
So here we go. Look at that.
Studio mode.
Look at that. No fucking
Whoa.
around tonight.
Check it out.
No fucking.
No fucking around tonight.
He's not here to fuck
Okay.
spiders.
The spider. Do you see a spider here? No, because they're not here to get fucked.
Yeah.
Anyway, so. where
All
were we?
right. So, do we want to start with do we want to start with the most powerful, or do we want to build up to it?
I don't know. I'll let you guys do the reins here because I've looked at this thing all fucking day.
I mean, we might as well just go down the list. It's not like we're fully presenting them.
That's fair.
I mean,
That's very
everyone
fair.
can
We're building
see
it out.
what's on the list
Yeah.
now. Like, there's nothing
I
hidden
reckon-
here.
I reckon
is
we just
true.
go down the list.
All right, I like it. So we've got rough nominees and just a general idea and a list.
Yeah,
for
just because
Best
they're
Picture.
in like these ones don't have any importance over these ones. They're just the order I thought of them.
Yeah, that is fair.
Yeah. So we have Oppenheimer, Barbie, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, Talk to Me, Killers of the Flower Moon, John Wick Chapter 4, Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1, Scream 6, Dungeons and Dragons: Honor Among Thieves, TMNT Mutant Mayhem, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
Oh.
That has done horrors for me.
Sorry.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, The Killer, Blackberry, Past Lives, and Creed 3.
Okay.
It's been a pretty good year for movies.
Look,
Well,
I want to
you
say
say
those.
that, but then last year was even like, you know what? I'm gonna be honest. I loved Oppenheimer. I loved Talk to Me, Across the Spider-Verse, Mission Impossible. Loved all these movies. Nothing was Top Gun Maverick though. Nothing was Top Gun Maverick.
That's fair. That is fair.
I want to say at least those top 4 in the list, at least cemented. Like I don't. Top 3, the first 3 at least. I haven't seen Talk to Me, but the way I've heard people talk about it,
still
I'd
haven't seen
say-
Talk to Me.
First of all, first things first. Anything missing?
That's what I'm just having a
Nothing
look and
that
see.
Yeah,
I
I'm
can
trying
see.
to-
scoured through every movie that came out this year, trying to think of anything.
Yeah,
Past,
Honestly,
you've pretty
Alex,
much
you
hit
are
the ones that.
missing Taylor Swift: The Eras Tour.
that doesn't. There's Beyonce in there too.
Yeah, there's
Um,
Beyonce as well.
Look, there are some movies that are currently just coming out and soon to come out that probably can make the list. There's a movie called The Holdovers that's apparently meant to be very good. I haven't seen it. I know I haven't seen Past Lives, but apparently everyone's been talking about that movie all year.
I've seen a lot about that.
So, but
Hmm.
I haven't seen it, so that's my fault. But also, I haven't cared to see a lot of movies this year.
I don't think there's
Yeah.
anything Best Picture worthy that's missing.
Yeah, look, I
Yeah.
think you've hit pretty much all the big ones
Yeah.
that I can see.
So, I mean, I feel like a vote of 4 means it's definitely in. If we all just go, yes, that has to be in there, then
Yeah.
it's staying. So let's run down the list and see if we get any votes of 4.
Yeah.
So Oppenheimer,
Yes.
Yeah.
cool. Barbie,
Yes.
Yeah.
okay. So Oppenheimer's there. I'll put in a vote. I didn't say Barbie, but I'll put in a vote for Barbie. Just
Yeah,
because
the
it's
same
Barbie.
because
Alex, you don't have to.
Don't
I
have-
haven't seen it,
didn't
but I
love
know
Barbie.
it should be on the list.
Like, I wouldn't. Yeah, okay. We'll put Barbie in there. Cross Spider-Verse.
Yes.
Chris?
I haven't seen it,
Oh, okay.
but I know it's popular.
Talk to me.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. I've
Yeah.
I've heard people talk about it a lot, and
Okay.
nobody I've heard has said anything bad. So
Killers of the Flower Moon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Deserves its spot in the
Yeah.
running.
2.
Definitely.
yeah,
Okay. That one is if we can't get anything else to agree on. That's gonna vote a 2. John Wick Chapter 4.
there's a part of me that
Ooh.
wants to say yes.
Yeah, part of me wants to say yes, but
I'm sitting here trying to remember anything other than the staircase. Because that's the only thing I could remember from that film.
The fire shotgun.
Oh, it had the top-down
Yeah.
video
Yeah.
game section. Oh,
Does it now?
that
Like,
was really
it was
good.
it was a great movie, but
I haven't
I
found
don't know
myself
if
wanting
it's
to
best
watch it again
picture,
though. Yeah, this is what we gotta like.
I
you
reckon
can-
at the moment, I think it will be out of the list compared to other things.
Yeah.
But,
All right. Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning.
yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's
I
Haven't seen
really
it.
enjoyed it.
Happy with that there. I'd say, yeah. Why not?
just because Mr. Cruz does a lot. Scream 6.
I haven't seen it.
I remember liking this movie, but from just where the franchise and the studio are at right now at the time of recording, I don't particularly want to vote for it.
I think it's a good movie, and I think it's a great Scream movie. But Best Picture, it's like John Wick 4, where it's like I loved
Yeah.
both these movies, but Best Picture, we've got to have some standards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Dungeons and Dragons: Honor Among Thieves. It was fun, and it was surprisingly fun.
See, I
I don't think I
want to
can
put this in a different category. So
Yeah, well,
I can definitely see it in one of the other categories,
Mhm.
and I
Yeah.
definitely I'm going to be voting for it in one of those. Unfortunately, I do not think it makes the best picture list.
No, I don't think it does either. See, this is how weird this year is. We're down to we passed Mission Impossible, and now we're all just like,
Well, yeah, there's just those couple where it's just like, I don't know about best picture. Like,
Yeah.
TMNT Mutant Mayhem. Fun.
again, I think
Yep.
It's fun.
I think it's the same with John Wick and Dungeon. Like, it was fun, good movie, but doesn't quite make it in.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
See, that's one I would more put up there instead of
It-
some of the ones I
yes,
haven't
if-
seen.
I agree.
So if I had to put, if we get to the point where it's like we've got like 4 front runners. Now we just need to fill. Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is one I'm perfectly happy with being nominated for Best Picture.
I agree with that. The thing that Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 had over those other ones was a level of
Emotion.
like emotionality to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like it
Plus it
had a
had-
bit more depth than just the fun or the action.
Is that 4? That's 4, right?
It had Among Us.
Yeah.
It did have
They did have Among Us.
I don't think we're going to be putting Scream. I think we can just put this in here now.
Yeah, I think it makes more sense
Mhm.
there personally. But
Um,
I know there's a few Scream heads.
no, I'm happy with Scream not
Yeah.
being in there.
Yeah, I'm happy with Scream being.
The Killer. I'm pretty sure I'm the only one that's seen The Killer. Mike.
Yeah, no
I
one's
really
seen,
wanna
no one's
watch
seen
it,
it
but-
yet.
I really want to.
Yeah,
I really
it's
need
good.
For those of us who can't remember, The Killer is from
David Fincher, Michael
That's right.
Fassbender. Killer Man goes off and does this thing.
Yeah, I should watch that.
Blackberry. I think I'm also the only one that's seen Blackberry.
That was like real early on in the year, wasn't it?
Yeah, Blackberry's the one about the BlackBerry phone.
Yeah, I just need
Well,
to
well-
watch it because Glenn Howerton. But
Yeah.
Choppy, there's
Yeah.
I've just realized there's something missing off the list.
What is it?
Fast X.
Yeah,
Greatest movie of all
I've got standards.
Thank you, Alex.
Ooh.
Thank you.
Blackberry, Past Lives, I might just put in there because it's one that people are gonna. If we've got a spot where we're really pulling at straws for something Best Picture worthy, that probably goes in there because I've heard nothing but that's the best film of the year.
time.
So that could be.
I mean,
one we
that's
just
fair.
Because if people are voting for it publicly, that's got a very good chance.
That is very fair.
Creed 3,
I am shocked that that was this year.
yeah.
Yeah, I forgot that was this year. I thought it was last year.
Oh my god.
yep, meh.
So
I think put Past Lives over John Wick, and then I think we've got a pretty good list there.
I think that's our list there.
Yep. I agree.
Yeah, that looks good to me.
Cool.
Look at that. Best picture. Whew, done.
How's
All right,
fun?
moving on. Best performance.
Yeah. So
Uh,
we've got
The
what?
proposed nominees. Nominees?
Mhm.
The proposed nominees are Cillian Murphy in Oppenheimer, Margot Robbie in Barbie, Sophie Wilde in Talk to Me, Leonardo DiCaprio in Killers of the Flower Moon, The Bear in Cocaine Bear,
I had a
Gasping.
giggle. My eyes wandered just before, and I started having a giggle halfway through the last topic.
Lily Gladstone, Killers of the Flower Moon, and Shamik Moore for Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. This is a pretty good list.
I'm
Alright.
pretty happy with those. I know which one I'm voting for.
We need
I'm
more.
noticing a severe lack of Chris Pratt
Oh,
for his hit film
Mario.
Mario.
Chris Pratt,
Um,
hilarious.
Goddamn. Various because he's in everything.
Yeah.
All
All
right. Oh my god, was that this year as well?
What was?
65?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now this
Oh,
is one where I
man.
thought we could open the floor because
Well, I'll be-
Yeah, let's have a look here.
obviously, Cocaine Bear, we can keep in or we can do that.
It's
over.
very fun.
It
I
was a
would.
bit fun. It was pretty funny.
Were they? Now I didn't watch the film.
I did.
Were they the lead?
No, they
Were
were
they
barely
the-
in the film.
Would you say the actor who played Ghostface was the lead, or would you say they were best supporting? Because I
Oh.
think the bear goes in best supporting.
The bear can go on best supporting. We can come back.
I
to
think
this.
it fits a bit better in there.
I'm just
The bear in there fits better.
Purely
Oh,
because
the bear
you've
in
heard
there.
nothing but great things about Past Lives. Is there someone? Could we put the lead from that in there?
Yeah.
I'm not too sure.
I was also thinking maybe Bradley Cooper for voicing Rocket.
Ooh.
Or just, devil's advocate, chuck in Whack and Phoenix. He's not going to get any votes.
Just to see.
And it could-
Yeah.
I can't really remember, but like, what was Michael B. Jordan in Creed 3? Was he like a standout, or was it more?
I
So
think
we got
Jonathan
Jonathan
Majors
Majors
was the standout
supporting.
in Creed
Yeah.
3, which is why he's been nominated for supporting.
Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen him
Yep.
across there.
Yep, that checks out.
I'm trying to think. Because Mission Impossible, there was no one really. Like, there's no best performance in Mission Impossible. Tom Cruise is just doing stunts, and like he can play Ethan Hunt with his eyes closed.
Very much.
Oppenheimer, we've kind of got the big three from Oppenheimer, and there's no one other than him that's the best, the lead actor in that. He's pretty much the guy, which is why both Robert Downey Jr. and Emily Blunt are over in the other category.
Yep.
Killers of the Flower Moon, we got DiCaprio and Gladstone. I'd say that they both were the leads in that.
That from what I've seen, that seems right.
Talk to Me, Sophie Wilde was the lead.
Yeah.
And she was great in it. But yeah, this is now annoying.
Yeah, that's.
I want to say my vote to fill the gap would be the main from Past Lives.
I like the idea of a voice from Guardians, Rocket.
Yeah, that is also good.
But did he do Young Rocket?
No.
See, that's hard because most of the emotional scenes I'm thinking of Young Rocket.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like the real performance kind of defining scenes.
Yeah, there was multiple Young Rockets. Sean Gunn did like older
Sean
Young
Gunn
Rocket.
was one of them.
He did like older Young Rocket, and then someone even younger did like little itty bitty Young Rocket.
When he was like just putting sentences together.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was also thinking, no, fuck me. Past Lives, we can put, but then we still got to get rid of the bear from Cocaine Bear, or we just put both people from Past Lives. Call it a day.
Yeah,
It's
that's
about,
a fair.
It's about two.
That sounds good to me.
It's fair.
Is there anyone, Braden, that you're thinking?
I do think Haley Steinfeld was excellent in Spider-Man. She was basically a co-lead. Like the entire first 10 to 15 minutes was just her. So I thought she did a really good job. I don't know. That's tough. All right, so the bear is out.
The bear's out.
The bear's out.
We can put the bear in the other one.
I do quite like the idea of having Bradley Cooper in there.
Yeah.
Whoa. Yeah, I do quite like the idea of having Bradley Cooper in there for his performance as Rocket, because I do think he did a very good job.
I think more people are talking about Greta Lee than other men. What do we want to? Rocket, we can put in Best Supporting. I know it's his movie, but he's barely in it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's the thing where they were saying, "Oh, it's Rocket's movie." It's like, okay, no, but it is still Chris Pratt's movie.
It is, yeah. Now, is there anything we can get out in in best performance to try and sneak in a Haley Steinfeld?
I think best performance is pretty stacked here.
Yeah, I've got a good supporting.
Oh, okay.
I'd like to see that. If we're there, we're there.
Yeah, we can go. If everyone's happy to lock these in.
Yeah, look, I'm.
All right, let's run through who we've got as our rough nominations for Best Supporting. We've got Robert Downey Jr. for Oppenheimer, Ryan Gosling for Barbie, Glenn Howerton for Blackberry, Emily Blunt for Oppenheimer, Jonathan Majors for Creed 3, Joe Bird for Talk to Me, and Bradley Cooper for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
Now, if we're wondering who Joe Bird was from Talk to Me, he was the younger brother that's possessed.
Yeah, I'd like to see De Niro from Killers of the Flower Moon on this list. I think he really brought something there. In a role correct for his age. Who knew? The man can act.
Any other suggestions?
Who'd have thought?
There?
No,
Did you guys see the clip going around this last week of De Niro's audition for Godfather?
No, was it a maybe?
No.
Like
Yeah,
an early
that
one.
was being shared around a bunch. Like for his audition for the first Godfather film, which
second
he
one.
did. He did no, he didn't
Oh,
get. He didn't get picked. He didn't get selected. But then when
Um,
they were doing Godfather 2, they were like, "Oh, who was that guy who was quite good in the audition?"
do you know who he was trying to be cast in the first one?
I think Pacino,
Yeah, that seems
because
right.
he was young.
Michael, as Michael.
Yeah,
Yeah, that would make sense. I could see him as Michael or Sonny.
yeah.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Anyone else we're thinking could go here, or anyone we're thinking shouldn't be here?
Um,
I'm pretty happy with all of that, to be honest.
So Joe Bird's the younger brother and Talk to Me, hey?
He's the one that gets possessed. Yeah,
yeah,
And it's
the
up in
one
hospital.
that has the really tough acting job for a while.
Yeah, I would maybe put his sister.
His sister.
Whoever that was.
His sister's here.
Oh,
Oh
there
wait,
you
no,
go.
sorry, his
Okay.
sister. Sorry, no.
Yeah, no, I thought that was the main.
Oh, you think? Oh,
I liked
oh.
her role. She was in it a bit more probably.
The main things I remember from this film is him smashing his head and being possessed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's physical acting. He did a good job.
And then him talking as her mum to her in the possession scene.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought that was really great. I thought that's probably the best acting in the whole movie, of him portraying the mum and talking to Mia.
Yeah, that was great.
Yep, all for it.
Now you'll just have to go with me with Glenn Howerton here. He is great as man from evil tech guy in
I'm gonna
Blackberry.
watch this tonight, legit.
Yeah, it's good.
I would like to give some. I'd like to give some like honorable mentions for best supporting.
Yeah.
Shout out to Nicolas Cage's Dracula in Renfield.
Mm-hmm.
No,
the bear from Cocaine Bear. Famously now
Bear from
excluded.
Cocaine Bear. Honorable mention. No, I do actually want to give a shout out to Jack Black as Bowser.
Oh yeah.
Because he was born for that role. The entire supporting cast of Across the Spider-Verse, like they all crushed it.
There's two people here that I'd be okay if anyone else has anyone they feel really strongly about. And I'm okay with getting rid of Jonathan Majors and Bradley Cooper.
Yeah, those would be the two that I would drop. I do think Oscar Isaac was excellent in Across the Spider-Verse.
I'd probably do Steinfeld over Isaac if we're picking a Spider-Man.
See, the other one that comes to mind is also a Schwartzman as Spot. I thought it was pretty good as well, but I'd be happy with anyone from that movie over.
Yeah,
because I've also noticed we have one female in supporting.
Yeah, I would go Haley Steinfeld.
Jonathan Majors out, or
yeah, I agree with that.
Also,
until the court case is settled, it's nice to err on the safe side.
Feld, is it? That's Steinfeld. How you spell the last name?
Yeah.
Steinfeld. There's no I.
There you go. Copy paste for the win.
All right.
And shout out to Florence Pugh in Oppenheimer. That's enough said.
Oh,
That's a very valid one too.
Yeah.
My only argument is: do we want to make that category very Oppenheimer heavy? Just
this is very Oppenheimer.
See how many people in Oppenheimer?
Yeah, I know, but at least with at least having some diversity of.
And I wouldn't want to take out the other ones.
I wouldn't. I couldn't take out Blunt or Downey Jr. Blunt in the fucking deposition.
Yeah,
incredible.
Without giving it away, that's probably where my vote would be leaning.
Yeah.
But there's a few that still.
I think I'm being honest. I love a lot of these actors, and I think this is the hardest category. Because let's be honest. Best performance is great. I'm voting for Cillian Murphy.
Yeah, same.
Best supporting performance. I'm either here's the thing.
There's so many.
Robert Downey Jr., I think this may be his best performance ever. But
It's definitely his most
Ryan
nuanced.
Gosling was the best part of Barbie. Like,
Ryan Gosling, like, found a new level of Kennedy to bring to the world. And he's just living that life now, and it's great.
Are we happy with locking these in?
Yes.
I am also happy with locking that in.
Is this Knuff?
I believe
It
it's
is
Knuff.
Knuff.
Good.
All right, what have we got over to the right here? We've got Wait, This Didn't Suck.
Wait, this didn't suck.
And the proposed nominees are Saw X, otherwise known as Saw 10,
Yes.
Thanksgiving, Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves, Evil Dead Rise, No Hard Feelings, and Gran Turismo. I love this category.
Yeah.
This is
I think this is where Dungeons and Dragons thrives.
Yeah, very much, because you look at Dungeons and Dragons as like they're doing a movie about Dungeons and Dragons. Okay, in what way? Are they doing it like in the Stranger Things way where we've got people playing the game, or are we doing it in the way where it's just a wacky high fantasy? And they went into wacky high fantasy and committed. And they committed so much that they found the exact tone they needed. And everyone was shocked when Dungeons and Dragons didn't suck.
Yeah.
This was definitely the one where it's like, I was hyped for it, the trailer came out, it killed it, and then everybody was like, wait, no, this is great. And then I finally watched it.
So,
very much.
As someone who's seen almost all of these movies, I still have yet the last 15 minutes of Gran Turismo to watch.
I think you can punt a guess at what happens.
I think he wins.
Whoa.
I would have thought.
No, go on.
No, you go.
I'd chuck another one in here.
Yeah.
A certain 5th installment.
Indie? Okay.
Because everyone was expecting it to suck.
I don't think it sucked. It was fine.
Would you say it was a bit of fun?
I see. But
it's already written there.
I think it makes sense in a way. This didn't suck, personally.
True.
I think my expectations of that this was going to suck made me be like, oh wait, this was just fine.
They can be voted for both. It's fine.
In my head, when seeing this, my first reaction was Guardians, purely based on the track record post Endgame. But then I'm like, it's Guardians movie.
I had trust in Gunn.
Yeah, that's the thing. It was like it's the Guardians itself. I have faith in Marvel, on the other hand. So that it did come to mind, but I don't think it would replace anything.
We can put in here as well.
Yeah, I like TMNT as a.
Oh, I feel like the second we saw that Seth Rogen was producing a TMNT film, we were all on board.
Okay.
They showed that logo and everyone was sold.
True.
Fair.
So I feel like that one was just, it got the correct amount of, like, we looked at it, we thought it would be good, and then it was that good. I feel like that was whelmed. I was whelmed by it.
Yeah.
What was Missing like, Choppy? I haven't seen it.
Missing didn't suck. But I didn't think Missing, like, I think we all expected Saw X to suck. Because most of the other Saw movies suck. I think we all expected Thanksgiving to suck. Dungeons and Dragons to suck. Especially coming out, I expected Gran Turismo to suck.
Once they pivoted, because that was like, people were like sort of on board, then they pivoted to the whole true story and really tried to ram that down.
I think Evil Dead Rise could be a better one for underhyped.
Yeah, okay.
Whereas that's more, it goes into the category of movies that kind of you just didn't know. It could have gone either way.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I feel like there was not a lot of hype around Evil Dead Rise, like, at all.
Yeah.
So I feel like that is a very good fit for the following category, underhyped.
So I'd be, if you want to move, Evil Dead Rise was to move, then I haven't seen it, so
I'm seeing what else I've got here.
How was No Hard Feelings?
I enjoyed it. I thought the first 15 minutes were crap, but then it saved itself at the end by having a surprisingly a good amount of heart.
Okay.
I think that's what's funny. Like, the comedy didn't save the movie; it was the heart that saved the movie. And I didn't expect to like the kid in it as much as I did.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Honorable mention for Wait, This Didn't Suck. The Marvels.
Oh, you can put that in there. These
Yeah,
aren't that
I
good.
think the Marvels really deserves to be in Wait, This Didn't Suck,
I
because
don't think
again,
Fast X should.
I think Fast X should be removed from this.
Excuse me. Did it suck?
I wouldn't exactly
It depends who you talk to. You and me,
not suck.
we're in one camp. The rest of us.
Yeah, I am now just looking at what I did rate it initially, and yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
Now, did Fast and Furious fans expect it to suck?
No.
There's a pretty big hype train, I feel like.
Did
This is a
Transformers
good
suck?
shout. Transformers Rise of the Beast did not suck.
No.
It's true.
It was not incredible, but like it didn't suck.
No.
Yeah, I'm advocating pretty hard for the Marvels to go in there, especially because the Marvels has had like a really strong narrative on the internet from like shitheads being like, "Oh, it's fucking go woke, go broke, oh, women in a movie," blah. And being really horrible about it, but it was really enjoyable. And everyone I've talked to who's seen it has said they enjoyed it. They thought it was really fun, and they liked more than they disliked.
How do we feel about these ones?
I would agree with that. I do like Gran Turismo getting an honorable mention
Yeah.
because, again, expected it to really suck.
Yeah.
And it didn't suck. But I don't think in that list, I don't think it
just
makes
think
the list.
you can't take out Saw. You can't take out Dungeons and Dragons.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Like, they're the
Look,
two
I'm-
goats in the category, in my opinion.
I'm happy with that.
Yeah. I like that. All right. Now we have an interesting one
category.
here.
Underhyped.
We've got a blank
Underhyped.
category. Everyone look at your watch list of this year and
Yeah.
find something that was underhyped.
Well, you've already got one. Evil Dead is going to go in there, wasn't it?
Yeah, I put Talk
Oh,
in there.
talk to me. Yeah.
You see, when I was thinking about this, was Dungeons and Dragons underhyped? Do you reckon?
No.
It had a massive marketing budget around it.
Yeah, it was.
True.
It's underhyped. So, underhyped meaning movies that were just.
Really slipped under the radar.
Okay.
Barely.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like barely heard about people. Like obviously just didn't talk about it a lot. Like I don't
I've
know.
got.
Yeah,
Braden,
not very well known, but turned out to be really good.
Okay, really good. Okay, Braden, I've got one that sits on the fence, or it can go in either or.
Oh, that's very fair.
I don't know which one it goes into.
It's very fair. It really did slip under the radar and was interesting and very, very pleasing to look at. We are talking about the creator, for anyone who's not looking at the spreadsheet, who hasn't given up on the audio only version of this episode and gone over to the YouTube. Yeah, the creator. I don't know how I feel about the creator in terms of whether it deserves to get in any of these categories.
From what I've heard, Last Voyage of the Demeter was okay, and I don't think anyone was very hyped by that.
No one saw it too, by the way.
No one was hyped for it at all. I didn't know it was coming out until I was giving away tickets for Greenlight.
I saw it.
I heard from a good friend that it was alright.
Oh yeah.
Just because I completely forgot it had come out. Has anyone heard much about the new Hunger Games movie? Just while we're
no, but it definitely cannot be in underhyped.
No. I'm not talking about putting it in here.
I've heard.
I was just looking at a list.
Yeah.
It's
what was that, sorry?
It's 2 hours and 38 minutes, and I heard it feels like it's 2 hours and 38 minutes. I've heard that the first
64%
Yeah,
Rotten Tomatoes.
I heard that Act 1 and Act 2 are pretty good, but Act 3 kind of falls apart.
That's like 2 hours and 38 minutes longer than it needed to be.
Yeah.
Underhyped, I would like to nominate a wonderful friend of Nimona,
Oh yeah.
which made its way from the Disney vault because it was too queer for them, and Netflix rescued it. Jokes on Disney because now they have Doctor Who. But yeah, I would love Nimona to make Underhyped because I feel like I really had to word of mouth some Nimona out there,
Mm.
and everyone who's checked it out has enjoyed it.
Thanksgiving's a good one to put in there. From what you
No one really
mentioned.
talked about it, and then it just came out. What's a
Yeah.
movie that we didn't realize came out, or that was coming out? That was actually kind of good.
That's so good.
Because I feel I'm looking at my list here.
I've got 2023 on Letterboxd by popularity. I'm gonna scroll down a bunch and see if there's anything that jumps out.
Well, the main thing that jumps out, maybe I could put Dumb Money in there.
Oh yeah.
Which is
Oh yeah.
the Reddit one.
You reckon that was good?
I enjoyed it.
Definitely. I saw a trailer for that and then never heard of it again until you mentioned it.
Okay.
So
we could throw it in there.
I feel like the closest thing I saw about it was them being like, they're making a movie about the GameStop thing.
Yeah. If I was to say which one was better, my list will tell me. I thought Thanksgiving was better. But I also thought Thanksgiving was better than Evil Dead Rise.
Ooh.
I think really your standouts here are probably Talk to Me. Because no one knew that was coming out.
Yeah, I think that's your front runner.
And like, yeah.
I'm gonna do this. Are we happy with that?
Yep. Very happy
with that.
Yeah, if you want, like, because you're the one obviously praising Evil Dead Rise, so if you're happy to take it out, then
yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Best show of 2020.
Best show of 2023. The proposed nominees are Invincible, Ted Lasso, The Last of Us, Loki, Auntie Donna's Coffee Cafe, Ahsoka, Scott Pilgrim, Succession, The Bear, Jury Duty, Gen V, which is the Boys spin-off, and Shrinking.
Do I forget anything?
I wouldn't.
Good.
I wouldn't mind Pantheon in there, but I know no one else has seen it or heard of it, so it's not going to make the.
So many shows here that I will be fighting for that no one else has seen.
Look,
Doctor Who.
My one suggestion here is, can we increase the pool for the category a little bit?
We can.
Because I think reading down that list, I think otherwise we're going to have like an hour-long argument about what goes in.
We're gonna throw hands, aren't we?
So I think maybe make it the same length as the movies, maybe.
Alex can't spell Pantheon. Come on, man.
Okay, leave me alone.
I wasn't going to call him out on it, but I was enjoying watching him do it.
It's been a long day. Leave me alone.
It has been a long day. It's okay, Alex.
No, I'm done. I'm going home.
But the man can spell Succession, so give him that.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing.
Did I spell Ahsoka right?
Yeah.
Ahsoka.
I don't know if it makes the list.
Okay, good.
Because I didn't even watch it yet.
Okay, that's easy. One gone.
Yeah.
It's Pilgrim with an A or an E? I feel like it's an E.
With an I.
Oh, neither.
Pilgrim. It's not
Pilgrim takes off.
It's
Howdy, Pilgrim.
Yeah. Someone got it. That's good.
All right.
Okay. I feel like we really got to get through some of.
Shall we go down the list and do our vote thing again?
I would say that there's some obvious ones which are gonna be here, like Invincible, Ted Lasso. So that's pretty clear.
So to me, it's like
Last of Us is on there.
Invincible, Ted
same.
Lasso, Last of Us, Succession, The Bear.
Succession.
And
The Bear.
I throw The Bear in there too. Now I'm gonna fight like hell for Auntie Donna's Coffee Cafe. So
I don't know if I'd fight that hard for The Bear.
We can get rid of
Dodgers.
Loki.
Put him up, you.
I think we can just get rid of Loki to start with.
Well, here's the thing.
Unfortunately,
Braden's gonna. Braden, you gonna fight for Loki?
I am not gonna fight for Loki.
Not in this list.
Not in this list in this year. I thought Loki. I was surprised I enjoyed as much as I did.
I'm currently enjoying. I am enjoying it slowly, but
Yeah, it's good, but like I wouldn't put it in the best shows of 2023 list. I would put it in the things to check out in the 2023 list, but that's not a list that we're doing today.
I
So,
think you instantly put the bear up, Choppy. I think that's a good shout.
Now, Michael,
See, as much as I love the bear, I'm thinking that's more of a good, not great kind of situation.
Did you watch season 2?
Yeah, it
Did you watch
was
the
good.
Christmas episode?
Yeah, it was good.
Oh, Christian, that was great TV.
Look, all right, it has to be said, Pantheon season 2 is fucking nuts, and I just finished it, and this show is jaw dropping. And so for me, it makes this list, but I understand that no one else knows yet.
Has anyone here finished Scott Pilgrim Takes Off?
I have not yet.
Okay, it goes.
Yeah.
Well, Christian, look, we've got some spots here.
Hey, if there's a spot, but
think-
it's not going to get any votes. But
Okay.
As someone who hasn't even watched it, the amount that everyone was talking about Jury Duty.
Oh, see, I was about to say that that's one that could go.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I think that's a fun.
Well, Michael
It's a bit of fun.
Michael famously said it's not it.
It's not it, and then
That's
I did
true.
I did come around it. But who listens to me, honestly? Look, that's a fun watch, but
Okay.
it's
Wow.
stacked up.
Wow.
wow.
How are we?
Wow,
we
we
were.
were.
King of the gas.
Okay, so Jury Duty's gone then?
Yeah.
That's it?
Gen V.
Gen V
So dead to those last three.
and Gen V's good. Having rewatched the latest season of The Boys since Gen V, it's no The Boys,
Gonna do this. Oh.
but it's quite good.
I'm gonna fight for Shrinking as well because people should watch Shrinking. This is the Harrison Ford, Jason Segel, Apple TV original.
It's definitely on the list yet.
It will make you cry. I was very happy to see Jason Segel back and working again. So I really like that one. How do you feel about this?
I'm very happy with that.
I'm happy. My boy got on there, so
I'm agreeing with it.
Oh, is there anything you want to say?
Well, no, it's tough because like I want to advocate for Doctor Who to be on there, but only 2 of the 4 specials have released for the year. So,
How long is the special?
Like 50 minutes.
feature length even.
Yeah.
Would you consider it a streaming movie, Braden?
You know what? Probably. I would probably consider it a streaming movie.
We can come back to that.
We can come back to that. I think that's pretty good for
I'm not
best
sure.
show of 2023.
I was just trying to think of any shows that we might have forgot. No Cobra Kai this year. House of Dragon was last year, I believe.
The Boys was last year, surely.
Boys was last year.
There was The Fall of the House of Usher.
I didn't watch that, but I heard it's very good.
Yeah, Ross at work, he just has been watching through all of the Flanagan shows and said, yeah, he really enjoyed House of Usher.
Oh, that's good.
Faraway Downs.
Oh, what? How did we forget?
How could we have forgotten?
Hugh Jackman, best TV performance. Well,
Oh, we are also forgetting Marvel's Secret Invasion. No, stop.
Yeah, no, I didn't forget Marvel's Secret Invasion.
Yeah, I think that looks good from what I can see.
Cool. I'm very happy.
Nothing.
Very happy we
jumping out
kept
at me.
Auntie Donna's Coffee Cafe in there.
Yeah, that's fine.
We'll let you. Oh, oh no.
What?
Oh no. There's one that I want on there.
Oh.
The One Piece live action.
Oh.
Oh shit!
It was really good.
It was. It was awesome.
My Coffee Cafe gonna have to go because it's the weakest link.
Unfortunately, it is the weakest link, and One Piece was really good.
Yeah, I think One Piece maybe deserves that spot.
Okay, I got Shrinking.
And Honestly, if there was a category for things that I was expecting to be shit and then were actually excellent,
Yeah.
it's the One Piece live action TV show.
I'm hoping that later that next year maybe we've got the Avatar live action.
Yeah.
Here.
It's put the pressure on for Avatar to actually be good now.
Yeah, it really has. I feel that.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, now I'm happy with this list.
If we're going into TV performance, let me just give you 3 off the bat. Jeremy Strong, Sarah Snook, Kieran Culkin.
Oh god.
Has to be.
I'll follow it up with Jason Sudeikis.
Then, yeah, and then definitely Last of Us. What's his name?
Pedro Pascal.
We're gonna need a few.
Yeah, it's too stacked a year. You just can't.
Can I be honest? I think TV's been better than movies this year.
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah,
you look at that
there's
list.
been some big ones.
All right, Jeremy Strong. What's her name? Is it Sarah? Like that? Cool.
Oh,
know
there's an N after the S. Snook.
Oh, okay, cool.
And a H after the
Like that?
Yeah.
Kieran Culkin. Jason. How do you spell his name? God, that's why I like
SUD.
No, that's right. I got Ted. Oh, which one? Ted 1? Ted 2?
All of the above.
Alright. Here you go, Jason. Oh god, we're gonna have to just put in all these people.
Everyone.
Oh no, there's so many good ones.
I think we gotta put Rebecca in it at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like out of all of Ted Lasso, who is it? Is it Nate? Is it Phil? I mean, Nate had great.
Nate or Rebecca?
I would say I'd do Rebecca, then I'd do Roy for this season.
I saw a guy the other day who looked exactly like Nate. Like to a T. I was like, holy shit, that's him. He was just walking down the street, minding his own business.
Guys, I don't want to introduce another cat. No, we can't.
No. I think those two from Ted Lasso are the two major standouts.
That's a stacked list already.
It is.
I know, because I also want to put Steven Yeun for Invincible. But
fair.
Then you got to put Pedro Pascal.
Season 2.
We only had 4 episodes.
I think Pedro Pascal gets
100%.
Here.
Those are the obvious ones for me.
And I would
Bella
like
Ramsey
Bella
make it too?
Ramsey in there as well.
Yeah. What about this? What about that?
I'm happy with this list.
Yeah, I think out of the everything, they're the 3 biggest shows as well this year.
Yeah, it is just the fight of the biggest shows. I mean, they were powerful. They were powerful casts. They all did such amazing work.
Actually,
oh man, I'm getting Succession flashbacks just thinking about it.
Actually, I kind of want to.
Oh, Alex is spicing things up.
I was waiting for him to write Harrison Ford for no reason.
Oh no! Thank you. No, not him. Thank you, Michael. I nearly forgot him.
Sudeikis again.
Yeah, twice.
There we go.
Okay.
Very nice.
Bit of variety.
I almost was going to put Tom, from Succession there too.
Good, but not on the level of those other 3.
Yeah, I think the siblings.
I know I love Matthew McFadyen, but those other 3 were standouts. Just for the finale scene.
Yeah.
Well, that rounds up our best TV performance category. Next category, another blank one for a bit of fun. Overhyped.
Napoleon.
Napoleon.
I beat you to it, Chris. I knew what was coming.
Yep.
I also want to throw Ant-Man into overhyped one.
Oh yeah.
It was the first one to really, yeah. Yeah, I get it.
So, I'd say Thor Quantum, like that, Quantum Mania.
Quantum
that.
Mania. Yeah.
I'd say Love and Thunder was the first Marvel film to actually be shit, but
That's true.
I'd say Ant-Man Quantum Mania had so much relying on it, and it was shit.
Ant-Man was the biggest disappointment.
Yeah, it had the pressure of like, I mean, also past it, 2 Ant-Mans have been good, and everyone loves Paul
Would you
Rudd.
put Shazam in it or Flash? One of those two.
Flash definitely.
Flash would be overhyped immensely.
I don't know if Shazam drew that much
Nah,
hype.
Shazam.
Yeah, that's
Or overhyped.
I still never watched it. What about Little Mermaid? That was pretty.
Okay.
There's a lot of buzz around that. I haven't watched it, so I'm literally just suggesting.
Basically,
Well,
bombed
Elemental.
Elemental bombed.
Oh yeah.
Elemental.
Is Elemental
Asteroid City?
Asteroid. Now I saw Asteroid City, and I'd put it in there.
I feel like that was hyped just for Wes, and I haven't heard great things.
Let me get a couple more of that. We said Elemental, but I wasn't hyped for Elemental.
No, I don't think Elemental had as much.
I don't think anyone was hyped for Elemental. I just think it was pushed so much to try and get people into it.
What else was overhyped?
It just didn't have the magic.
Oh, the creator, I guess. No, it wasn't overhyped.
Yeah, I don't think that was overhyped.
Bo was Afraid. You could put in there.
Bo was Afraid. That was like people raved about it in the sense of like they were recommending it a lot.
Yeah. Well, I also think it was like it's this guy who did Midsummer and Hereditary. It's his next big film. Joaquin Phoenix is in it. Joaquin Phoenix is in 2 movies that will probably end up in overhyped. Not a good year to be Joaquin, is it?
No. What happened?
I would put Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yes.
I'm happy with the top 4. I'd say in my mind, the top 4 are pretty, or top 3 maybe, are cemented. At least.
I'm trying to think what else I would put. Cocaine Bear was overhyped as well, we could say.
It was overhyped.
Little Mermaid, Super Mario Bros.
I think Super Mario Bros was
but we all knew.
more enjoyable than Little Mermaid.
Yeah. And
I think Little Mermaid was overhyped.
Yeah.
I do think like Little Mermaid was fine. It had elements of it that were really good, other elements of it that didn't work as well.
So what are we ditching? Because I think
I'd take Elemental off.
Yeah, overhyped movies. Do they work? Does it work better if they were bad? In the end,
I just think ever since they just don't live up to the
they didn't live up to the hype.
I would
like, they don't have
say
to be
The Little Mermaid
straight up
was
bad,
but I didn't think Asteroid City was bad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
I
also
think
it's a Wes Anderson film. They can only get so hyped.
Yeah.
I do think The Flash stays because The Flash has
the
been
top
in production
3,
for so fucking long.
I'm okay with this.
Then just be
and I think Ant-Man was meant to be the next step in Marvel, and it.
Yeah, I like that.
I'm happy with that.
All right, what's next? Oh, it's our favorite category.
It's a bit of fun.
It was a bit of fun.
All right,
it was a bit of fun. We've got Dungeons and Dragons, Honor Among Thieves, Thanksgiving, Fast X, The Last Voyage of the Demeter, No Hard Feelings. I can't see past Michael's camera. Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, Elemental, Gran Turismo, and Saw X.
So the reason I put Gran Turismo here is that I remember specifically from Braden's review when he went to go saw it, all he said was, "It's a bit of fun."
It's a bit of fun. You know, it's a bit of fun. You get the video gamey parts. You get David Harbour playing that gruff, angry dude who actually has a heart of gold. You get a rags to riches story.
I would take off Elemental purely. It's it's a bit of fun. But it's just like your normal Pixar
I haven't
movie.
seen it.
Yeah,
I
so
would-
I was happy.
I'd put-
not putting that up.
I could put Scream 6 here.
I would actively put on any episode of Bluey above checking out Elemental at any point in time.
Like Elemental is just your very basic story about like, hey, everybody's the same on the inside.
Othering, difference.
Don't be
Yeah.
ridiculous. We're not.
Yeah, come on.
Come on, kid film.
I think Indiana Jones is a good pitch for this one.
Indiana Jones was a bit of fun. Especially that opening scene.
Yes.
I think this one
was
fits
the most
perfectly for Dungeons and Dragons. So
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is it's Dungeons and Dragons year for B grade category lists.
everything except for the top tier of the nominations.
Yeah. Bless.
I could put Scream on here.
Was
I
a
feel
bit of fun.
It was a bit of fun.
Would we realistically put something like Mission Impossible here as well? Because
Nah, that was a great
Mission
movie.
Impossible,
It was a bit of fun. Is like it wasn't a great movie, but it was a bit of fun.
yeah.
It's our way of saying good, not great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
TMNT, Mutant Mayhem.
That was a bit of fun.
That was a bit of fun. And The Meg 2.
Was it a bit of fun?
Nah, it doesn't
Fast
make,
Not
it
by
doesn't
that
make this
reaction.
list.
Not by that reaction.
It
Fast
doesn't make
X-
this list.
Fast X was a bit of fun, wasn't it?
Fast X
Depends
is a
who
bit of
you
fun.
asked. It was a bit of.
I didn't rate the movie highly. It's a bit of fun. I think back to the scenes of Jason Momoa painting the toenails of a dead man,
It's a bit of fun.
Oh,
and I think that's a bit of
yes.
fun.
Would anything beat The Last Voyage here, Alex?
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask you guys. Which one here? We got 3 here.
I haven't seen any of the three.
Yeah, neither. It's not a good one for me.
Would you and Braden have seen like Gran Turismo and Scream? Would
Yeah.
one of those two beat it out?
Which one's
choppy
more
wood?
fitting for It's a Bit of Fun?
But it's a bit of fun. I feel like with a Scream movie, you're going in for a bit of fun. Like,
Right. Okay.
that's
a good point.
We've had 5 films. All of them have been a bit of fun. Like we know what to
Okay.
expect. I think Gran Turismo is a strong contender for It Was a Bit of Fun because it was a bit of fun. Like
Mhm.
it didn't take itself too seriously, but like you could have gone into it expecting it to be pretty serious. But it's just an enjoyable time. It's pretty harmless. Saw X, you enjoyed, Alex?
That was fun, but I'm okay with Saw X not going through because it got through to Wait, This Didn't Suck.
And I feel like that is a stronger category for it.
I
Yeah.
think Gran Turismo, if you were to replace anything, but
Yeah, I think Gran Turismo is more. I think Scream's the better film, but I think Gran Turismo is more fitting for this
category.
Yeah.
category.
Although, how much fun did you have in?
Oh, it's so much fun, but I think it was because I had of my situation rather than the
And
movie.
you had the cinema to yourself.
I had the
everything,
cinema to
didn't you?
myself.
Yeah.
I had a big breakfast gyros that we snuck into the
Yeah.
movie.
Yep.
Very
Okay.
fair. Very, very fair.
All right.
All right.
Okay. Our final movie and TV category.
Yeah.
We have best streaming movie.
Here we go.
And for this, we have The Killer, Tetris, Nimona, You Are So Not Invited to My Bar Mitzvah, The Wonderful Story of Henry Sugar, and Extraction 2.
Haven't seen any of them.
Okay, I've seen
Neither.
2 of them.
I've seen one of them.
Look, I think if that's take that out and we can just call it a day.
I can do this. Ready?
Was there much else?
I don't think there was. I tried looking it up. Now, if we wanted to consider Killers of the Flower Moon and Napoleon streaming movies, because technically they're made by Apple and they're Apple original movies, then
No.
they will eventually be released on Apple TV. But they are having pretty big cinema runs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
we're good with that
hands
list.
up on
Just
it.
keep
I
on
think-
rolling.
I think streaming movie means you think of a different film when you think of a streaming movie.
Yeah, it's not your Ridley Scott.
Yeah.
Blockbuster.
Like Killer's
Yes.
probably even a
I
bit.
definitely. I think of from a quick Google search. I immediately think of Candy Cane Lane.
You think of Candy Cane Lane. You think of Leo.
Yeah,
You think of these
seen
shit
this
movies.
on
I
Amazon.
think of
The Eddie Murphy one. I kind of want to watch Candy Cane Lane.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Maybe that could be a bit of fun. Who knows?
That could be. All right. Well, here we go. We'll convene back in a week.
Yep.
I think of Mortal Kombat Legends cage match.
Are we happy with
No.
this list for best streaming movie?
Yes.
All right.
Yep.
Now it comes to the real talk. Sorry, Chris.
Oh, we didn't put
that's
Spy
fine.
Kids Armageddon in there.
All right.
Okay, here we go. The special category
This is
added-
Choppy's category.
added for 2023 because we talk about wrestling way more now. And by way more, I mean we started talking about wrestling. We've got some WWE categories here. We've got, first up, Best WWE PLE Premium Live Event of 2023. And the nominees are, or the proposed nominees that we need to shorten down are WrestleMania 39 Night 1, Elimination Chamber, Backlash, Money in the Bank, SummerSlam, Survivor Series, WrestleMania 39 Night 2, Royal Rumble, Crown Jewel, Night of Champions. Now,
It's
Alex,
pretty much almost listed them all.
have you put these in a list that is in your order anyway?
No, because I would have Survivor Series over SummerSlam. Then
Okay.
then
Go
that'd be
for
my
it.
list.
I haven't really watched a whole lot of it. I've watched some.
So,
I would have to take your word for it.
WrestleMania Night 1 had Sammy and KO being the Usos.
I was there with you for that one.
Yeah, that one, and then Logan Paul and Seth Rollins when Logan splashed KSI through a table.
Fantastic.
You had Ray versus Dom Mysterio. Elimination Chamber was Sammy's match against Roman, which was incredible and one of the best main events I've seen in a long time. Backlash had that really great match between what's his face? Bad Bunny and Damian Priest.
Oh yeah, that stays.
Money in the Bank was when the Usos beat Roman. They pinned Roman. And also you had Money in the Bank matches, which are always great. SummerSlam was Jay versus Roman in the Tribal Chief match.
Oh yeah.
Survivor Series obviously just happened. War Games, CM Punk.
Yeah.
I think that moves up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Survivor Series gets in there.
Night 2 WrestleMania, Roman v Cody. You had the 5-star Gunther versus Drew McIntyre versus Sheamus match.
Oh yeah.
Royal Rumble was fine. You had the Royal Rumble, and then you had Kevin Owens versus Roman, which was only there just to propel Sammy.
Yeah.
Crown Jewel, which happened a couple weeks ago.
Fairly recently.
Fairly recent. It was fine. You had Logan beat Rey Mysterio.
Yeah. But it was just a repeat of how he won at his other match.
Yeah. Then you had Night of Champions, which was the other Saudi show earlier this year, which just had Seth Rollins winning the World Heavyweight Championship.
Look, if you move Survivor Series over
I completely agree with
SummerSlam,
that.
I would be just happy to call it there because
Yeah.
I have that outside of WrestleMania Night 2, the ones I have seen are in that list.
All right. This one's going to be
And Night
hard.
1 beat.
I only jumped on the bandwagon later, so I only started watching from like Backlash and Payback and stuff.
And now this is really not
Is this
where
me? Is this the one where I just should do it?
This
I-
is. Oh,
Give
well,
us
no,
your thought process in.
I'm
5
very
minutes.
interested to see what you want here.
So
Here we have Best WWE Superstar of 2023. And the proposed nominees are Seth Rollins, LA Knight, Sami Zayn, Chad Gable, Jey Uso, Rhea Ripley, Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, Asuka, Damian Priest, Becky Lynch,
Oscar.
Dirty Dom Mysterio, and Gunther.
oh fuck me. Can we make it more? This is hard.
You can make it. You can make it more.
So here's the thing. It's
I
to me
like
it's,
your top 2. I
it's
like
Seth
at
Rollins.
least
Two
I'm-
more in.
2.
I'm thinking taking LA Knight out, by the way. He's had a
Really?
great climb, but in terms of matches, he's had a couple.
Do you reckon
good
it's
matches.
been more like mic work than actual matches?
Look. If it was a dream scenario, it would be Seth Rollins, LA Knight, Sami Zayn, Dominic Mysterio, Gunther, Jey Uso, Cody.
Okay.
Yeah. Look, if you want to get right, Rhea's had a good.
Rhea's been on top for a long time.
But
yeah, that is true.
But Rhea's been on top, but she hasn't had great matches. And she hasn't had great feuds.
Yeah, because it's tough because her whole storyline at the moment is that she's too good for
everybody.
The women's division. So
I think that
Becky's been a bit quiet, hasn't she?
Becky went to NXT. No, here's why I put Becky on here. Benny went to NXT, and she had the fucking phenomenal NXT No Mercy match against Tiffany Stratton, which was incredible. Now, Damian Priest has also done a lot this year too. It's hard. Yeah. It's hard to narrow it down to 5.
I
think Gunther has to be on there.
Yeah, I only want to say take Roman out because he's rarely been around.
But if we're considering this from all year, means January, he wrestled in Royal Rumble, Elimination Chamber, WrestleMania, Night of Champions, Money in the Bank, Crown Jewel. I feel like I'm missing
who
one.
else was at all of those?
Seth is at all of them. Seth has wrestled in every paper. That's why he's number 1 there. He's not changing.
I reckon Seth and Sammy.
Sammy will be a world champion for a year from now. He's too hot and he's too good.
Yeah,
right now.
It's sad to say, I do agree with your reasoning behind LA Knight.
Yeah.
I think LA Knight is very hot, but his matches have not been amazing.
I'd say maybe put
he's great in his matches, but the storyline around his matches isn't.
Because Gunther's been unreal.
Gunther's been incredible. Now, the reason why I think this man has to be in here because it's
full comeback and everything.
It's a comeback. He's been consistent all year. He's been great all year.
He gets interviewed like he's the one making the business decisions.
Exactly. He's their man, right?
Yeah,
he is a company man.
I would only put him over Dom, but Dom's got so much heat this year, it's not even funny. Dom has done incredible shit.
But
maybe I'd put him over Jay, but recently Jay's been incredible with leading the bloodline.
Jay's swapped his whole dynamic too.
Also, Jay can't say yeet anymore. He's not allowed to. Yeah, he can't. It's been trademarked.
Really?
Yeah, by someone else. By another wrestler.
Wow.
So, like an indie wrestler or something.
Wow.
Interesting. Didn't know that happened.
It feels weird to leave Cody off.
I would have to put Cody over Jay if I'm being completely honest.
Go for it.
If we're comparing, I think that's our list.
I agree with you. The rise Dom has had from even when I first sort of saw him coming on, just his flip.
You mean back in like 2007? When he first appeared on WWE?
When they had a fight over him.
You mean the Eddie Guerrero versus Rey Mysterio custody match?
Fight for custody,
yeah, that's the exact match.
All right.
I think, I want to say that the absolute flip that Dom has had, and he's propelled himself a lot more than he was when he was with Rey. So,
all right. So, with that, we have our official nominees for the MMT Awards. I'm going to run through them real quick.
No, you're not, Brayden. That is way too much.
There's a lot of.
Brayden,
you sure? You don't want to hang out for another 10 minutes while I read this out?
Yeah, let's go. It will take you 10 minutes.
Oh no!
All right, if Alex can just hold him steady for me, we can smash through it. You got this?
Yep, I'll go with you.
Best Picture, we've got Oppenheimer, Barbie, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, Talk to Me, Killers of the Flower Moon, Past Lives, Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. We've got Best Performance, Cillian Murphy, Oppenheimer, Margot Robbie, Barbie, Sophie Wilde, Talk to Me, Leonardo DiCaprio, Killers of the Flower Moon, Greta Lee, Past Lives, Lily Gladstone, Killers of the Flower Moon, Shamik Moore, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, TOU, Past Lives. Best Supporting Performance, we have Robert Downey Jr., Oppenheimer, Ryan Gosling, Barbie, Glenn Howerton, Blackberry, Emily Blunt, Oppenheimer, Haley Steinfeld, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, Joe Bird, Talk to Me, Bradley Cooper, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, Robert De Niro, Killers of the Flower Moon. Then we have Wait, This Didn't Suck. Saw X, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, Dungeons and Dragons, Honor Among Thieves, The Marvels, and Transformers Rise of the Beasts. Underhyped, we've got Talk to Me, Thanksgiving, The Last Voyage of the Demeter, Nimona, and Dumb Money. Then, underneath that, we've got Best Show of 2023. Nominated is Invincible, Ted Lasso, The Last of Us, Succession, One Piece, the live-action 2023 show, Shrinking, Pantheon, and The Bear. Then we've got Best TV Performance. Nominated is Jeremy Strong, Sarah Snook, Kieran Culkin, all from Succession, Jason Sudeikis and Hannah Waddingham from Ted Lasso, Pedro Pascal and Bella Ramsey from The Last of Us, and Jason Segel from Shrinking. Then we've got Overhyped, Napoleon, Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania, The Flash, The Little Mermaid, and Five Nights at Freddy's. Then we've got our favorite category, it was a bit of fun, Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, Fast X, Gran Turismo, and TMNT Mutant Mayhem. Then we've got Best Streaming Movie. Nominees are The Killer, Tetris, Nimona, Extraction 2, and The Wonderful Story of Henry Sugar. Then, finally, we've got Best WWE Premium Live Event of 2023. WrestleMania 39 Night 1, Elimination Chamber, Backlash, Money in the Bank, Survivor Series War Games. And our final category, Best WWE Superstar of 2023, Seth Rollins, Gunther, I should say, Sami Zayn, Dirty Dom Mysterio, and Cody Rhodes.
Wow.
And now your turn, Chris.
Chris, now you got to read
Okay, we've got Oppenheimer, Barbie.
We're all going to read through all of them. All right. Well, that brings us to it. We're set. The stage is set. We got to get the votes out, get the votes in, and we got to figure out what's the best of 2023.
have not changed to this camera angle in
over
an hour. So here we are. We're all back here.
We're all back in our full form.
Just shout out to a trilogy I watched this week that I'd never seen before, because I won't talk about it next week. I'll forget. The Before trilogy, where there was Before Sunrise, Before Sunset, and Before Midnight. These are films starring Ethan Hawke that each have a 10-year gap between them. And they're romantic movies, so they're very good.
I've heard of them, yeah.
Bit of the romance.
And quick shout out, I finally watched it. I know it's been on our list for the Christmas movies for the longest time, but It's a Wonderful Life got picked the other night to watch.
Ooh.
And it's good.
Classic.
Good. 1946, It's a Wonderful Life. George Bailey wants to commit suicide, but he shouldn't.
Damn.
Okay, that's uplifting.
And Chris made me watch Barry Lyndon, but I'm glad he made me watch Barry Lyndon, because Barry Lyndon was really, really good.
We like Stanley Kubrick.
And Master and Commander was a bit of fun.
God damn, you watch so much. It'll never not be impressive. Chris, did you watch any of Doctor Who before we leave?
I didn't yet. I'm in need of a Disney login.
That means this Sunday you're going to get to watch all 3 specials with David Tennant, baby. Neil Patrick Harris is here.
Don't you have?
Okay,
Chris, you've got my Disney login. I've got a profile for you.
The last time I logged into Disney, it said the subscription was not active.
Oh,
is that yours?
No, not me.
Okay, well, send me those details.
We'll do.
Get them deets out. I will say, though, the second episode of Doctor Who, we'll talk about it later, but it gets pretty existential and fucked up, and it's very interesting.
I'm keen for NPH. I've seen a lot of the promos.
There's some body horror in number 2 as well. But yes, NPH is going to be a lot of fun as the toy maker. So we will talk more about that next week. But remember to go vote in the MMT Awards. We'll be sharing that out. And you can follow us on your podcast service of choice. If you can, leave a review. That'd be great. Subscribe over on YouTube, which is definitely the place to be enjoying this episode from, so that you can follow along in our wonderful little spreadsheet. And you can leave a comment and a like and all that on what we missed from the year and what we got incredibly wrong, and why a certain WWE superstar is your favorite and they should have been on the list.
Sorry, Elena.
And as always,
I'm Alex.
I'm Braden.
I'm Christian.
And I'm Michael.
We're out of here. Goodbye.